Good afternoon. It's time for yet another holiday edition of NFL Bucky's Mail Day. This is your host, Mike C, and of course, Star Show, as always and forever. It's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Bucky's not very happy today. We'll get to that, guys. We got a lot of stuff to go over. We haven't posted for a while, but we got something for every category this week, which is exciting because we usually don't have that, but we're going to jump right into it. First of all, we had 11 views last week, which is pretty good for us. So I'm happy about that. Check out Bucky 4.0. There should be 2 videos on that. And we're going to post another one pretty soon, probably the next day or so. Got a lot of categories. I want to get that stuff out there. But anyway, I digress. Where do we start? I got so much to go for. What can I read? The Blackhawks, we'll start with the Hawks. The Blackhawks fired their head coach, and not surprising. They've been slumping. Connor Bedard hasn't been scoring, and he's had 3 years, I believe, and just hasn't got it done. I have interim manager. I have Tim Patrick. No, not Tim Patrick. That's the Lions. I don't have his name. Doesn't matter. But he's the interim anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have no idea who they're going to hire, when they're going to hire somebody. No idea. Another note, the goaltender, Peter Mazurek, goaltender is on IR. He's their best goalie, so that doesn't help any. I don't even know where the backup is. They've been recalling some people from their lower tier teams, and it has not been a successful season, and I doubt if they'll make the playoffs. That's just my opinion. But if they're going to hire somebody this year, I have no clue. The season's pretty much over. As far as the Reds go, we have a Hall of Famer that is from Cincinnati and played for the Reds. He must play for the Pirates. Won a World Series there. Dave Parker, the Cobra, made the Hall of Fame, so congratulations to him. I think well deserved. He's a very feared hitter, large man. Like I said, the Cobra, played for the Pirates and the Reds mostly. And so congrats to him. So that's news for the Reds. Also, Johnny Bench's birthday, 77 years old. Johnny, I remember he was, the up and coming catcher, the GOAT. And so congrats to him. I think that's it for the Reds. I got so many stuff going on here. Well, Luke Richardson, I don't know who that is. On the batter's note, they did not make a bowl game. They're shut off, I believe it was 22 years, first time they haven't been to a bowl. They did not deserve a bowl game. They had weeks to try and win their game. They could have qualified for it, like Nebraska did. They didn't make it. On a good note, an encouraging note, according to Chat Sports and other sites, the Badgers had a top 25 signing. So that's good. They need a lot of help. They've lost a few on the portal system. They'll get some more back, obviously. And there was one, I think it was a wide receiver, said he felt underappreciated. Well, too bad. But he's gone, so that's fine. But so it's time to rebuild. I mean, it doesn't last forever. And they announced the playoff teams. A few surprised Alabama didn't make it. But they get a bowl game against Michigan, I believe. But so it'll be interesting to see some good teams. We watched a couple of games. Penn State against Oregon, and Oregon, it was a closer game than I thought it was going to be. To be honest, Oregon prevailed, and Penn State's a very good team. Indiana made the top list, so that's good. Notre Dame, usual suspects for the most part. But we'll see how that. We'll keep you informed on that. The Lions. Well, we'll start. Oh, I forgot about the Lions. The Lions defeated the Green Bay Packers. Very exciting game. Where is the score? 34-31. Back every time the Packers scored, the Lions came back. A couple very questionable fourth down plays. They failed on one of them, and I almost, threw something through the TV. I did not. I scared Suki a little bit, but they went again on fourth, and they made it. They went back and forth, and very, very good game. Very exciting to watch. And Goff didn't have a great game. He had an okay game. Jahmyr Gibbs had a very good game. Montgomery had another good game. But the star of the game was Tim Patrick, before mentioned. He got 2 touchdowns. First one he's had in like 3 years, something like that. So number 17, he did a very good job. I'm sure he got a game ball. And what else do I got? So next up on Sunday, so they got a few days rest. Hopefully they'll sign a few more players. The pickings are pretty slim, but they can find people. But on the other note, Eric Ebron, the tight end, officially retired. Very controversial number 1 pick for the Lions years ago. I wasn't over ecstatic about that. I got some very good cards from him, mem cards and autograph cards. But just, I don't know, he just, at the time, even especially now, but back then, just didn't quite fit the personality of the team. And I'm still not in favor. He's pretty much the reason why I'm not in favor of drafting a tight end in the first round. But he had a good career. He went on, I think it was the Dolphins. He went on a different team, made the playoffs, and had a very good year. I think he had even an all-pro year. But he's retiring, so we wish him the best, wish him well. And so a lot of good cards, so that's good. Not a lot of memories, but a few good memories. But trying to go through what else I got here, Bucky. The Lions are 12-1, which is why, Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you today? Well, we have an egg carton. Why? Do you have egg in your face? No, a lot of egg puns. Because there's a dozen eggs, there's 12 eggs in a carton, and the Lions are 12-1. The best record they've ever had. It's a fantastic year. They're catching all the breaks, and give an example on another fourth down play. The Lions are they could have went for a field goal. They didn't want to leave any time left on the clock. They were tied at 31 at the time. And they, drove down the field, and a couple big third down plays. One Amon-Ra caught a very good third down pass. They went for it on 4th-1, and Goff got stepped on by an offensive lineman, and he was falling down, and his knee actually hit the ground, but he still managed to hand the ball off. I think it was Montgomery, if I remember right, and he got the first down, so that was fantastic. They ran the clock down to 1 second, and then they kicked the winning field goal. And that's just the kind of luck they're having this year. Years past, they would have fallen and never come close. They would have fumbled the ball, probably. This is a pro, so if it was college, you'd have been down. But it's the pro, so that doesn't count. And so next week, they play Buffalo, which had a great game against the Packers. Ton of scoring, no defense, obviously. And, some, but not a lot. And so Buffalo's coming to town, which will help. They're probably going to be mad. They're going to be upset. Nothing worse than upset Buffalo. But it'll be very exciting. I think it's on Sunday night, if I remember. I may be wrong on that, but we'll see. But they've already clinched a playoff. They could, I think, pretty much lock the NFC up, even though Buffalo's an AFC team. They got 4 games left. They have Buffalo. They got the Bears coming up. They're done with the Packers. They got the Vikings coming up. And I can't remember the third team, Bucky. I should know that. I'll post it later. But hopefully it's an easy game. The Vikings are still playing very well. We watched that game that was on. They beat the Falcons. And Kirk Cousins, I think, is done. He hasn't thrown a touchdown in a month. So the Vikings are, on their heel, on the Lions' heels. So hopefully they'll lose at least one more game somewhere down the line. They have to play the Packers and the Bears, I think, one more time. Again, I'm not sure of the third game because then they, finish up with the Lions at home. And I think they're the only team to beat the Vikings at home in quite a while, so that was good. That win went a long way for the Lions. But so it was a very exciting time. A lot of news. Tons of notes I had um, to get out here. I think I got everything. Yeah, it looks good. There's some I didn't get, but that's all right. But we got the tree up this weekend. Looks nice. We got most of the decorations up in the living room. Some outside, not a lot, but we got some. And Suki doesn't bother the tree. She never has. And so that's exciting. Still haven't got my presents yet, which I've just checked. They still haven't been shipped. I don't know what. I might have to call them, but we'll see what happens. I had something different planned for this week. Maybe next week I'll show it to you, but it'll be fun. But I think that's about it, Bucky. Yep. Let me check one more time. I think that's all the notes I have. Okay. That's it, Bucky. Weather's nice and no snow, which is great. And Christmas is only a couple weeks away, so get out there and get your presents. I finished my French dressing, so that's all gone. And just waiting for Christmas. All right, Bucky. We'll put the eggs back in the fridge. And yeah. So say goodbye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And maybe next year the Badgers will be better. I think they will be. They're still the same head coach. So we'll see what happens. All right. So for Mike C, we'll say goodbye and take care and be safe and happy holidays. Bye now.